Sneller. Snello. 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 Hello. Hello. Okay. How are you guys today? How are you guys today? What is up, my dudes? We have Lego. They're not actually Lego, they're blocks. They're just blocks. We have Lego. It is Thursday. Yeah. I also have FLARP. I got FLARP, guys. It actually took a while to get here. I have it now. I need to open it up. Of course I actually got it. It's my childhood. And you know what? When this got delivered and my mom saw what it was, she actually very disappointed in me. She was like, why do you have... Okay, why do they smell like very, very, very strongly of grape flavoring? You know, like fake grape flavor? They smell like grape flavor. Straight up. Why? Why? Yeah, why do they smell like artificial grape? I don't remember them smelling like anything before. Are they scented now? I remember it has like its own specific smell, but I don't remember it smelling like grape. Anyway, I got the 3-pack, guys. We got the regular FLARP, we got the glitter FLARP, and then we got the glow in the dark FLARP. Whoa, fancy. FLARP. I'll eat it if I want to eat it. I'll eat it if I want to eat the FLARP. I can eat whatever FLARP I want to eat. What's wrong with eating FLARP anyway? I'm sure it's like non-toxic. Right? Keep away from heat. See, it doesn't say anything about eating it. Oh no, it says do not eat. Wait. It does say do not eat. God damn it! God damn it! Ah! Do not eat. Do not eat. Yeah, I have FLARP now. Should we do the FLARP first, or should we pick a Lego first? We have 4 Lego. Four different Lego. Green, yellow, orangey, and purple. Which Lego should we do today? Which color Lego? I think purple, but I was leaning towards the yellow or the orange. But I mean, if you insist, we can do purple. I mean, if you insist. Orange is nice. I bet the wings are going to be a pain in the butt, though, to do. That's what I predict. That the wings will be a pain in the butt. We can do purple. We can do purple. I like purple. Actually, that's a lie. Did you guys know that purple is my least favorite color? I like this kind of purple. It's like lavender-ish. It looks more pink than lavender on camera, but it's like light pastel purple. I like pastel purple, but I don't like a royal purple. Like a royal purple, I don't know, something about it is sickening to me. The royal purple color, like a deep purple. Ugh. Blech. And not like great purple either, like royal. You know, where it's so purple that it doesn't even feel like a color anymore. You know what I mean? I don't know why, I just don't like it. Periwinkle is fine. My beef is with royal purple specifically. Specifically, I have beef with royal purple. Other purples are okay. I don't hate other purples. But royal purple? Something's wrong with that color. I can't put my finger on it. You know what other color I have beef with? I have beef with the color chartreuse. Because why is it green? Chartreuse sounds like a red color. But then you tell me it's green? Why? Don't lie to me. Chartreuse is clearly red. It sounds red. Chartreuse? Chartreuse. That's clearly red. But no, it's green. Why is it green? It doesn't make any sense. I mean, if it was green, then why don't they name it like Gartreuse or something? Then it would make sense. But no, it's chartreuse. Like charcoal. Like Charmander. Like Charizard. And those colors are orange and red. Why? Why is chartreuse green? It don't make any sense. Burgundy? Isn't burgundy like a dark red? Dark red? Is that burgundy? I think burgundy is fine. Alright. Let's see. Which FLARP should we break into first? The classic blue one, the glitter one, or the glow one? I feel like we should go for classic first, you know, so that we have like a base understanding of what FLARP is. What is the FLARP? How does it work? How does it function? Is it FLARPy? Is it FLARPy? Yeah. FLARP 101. First unpackage the FLARP. You have to release it from its trap, from its cage of plastic. Let the FLARP breathe first. Step 1, let the FLARP breathe. You can't be FLARPing it if you can't breathe. Oh my god, it is grape smell. It smells like grape now. I guess they gave it a smell. Which is weird, because when I was a kid, it definitely did not have a grape smell. It definitely didn't have a grape smell when I was a kid. It's like, it's graping all over me. I'm getting grape everywhere. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. FLARP. 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 Don't you guys love FLARP? I feel like I'm gonna be rebranding into a slime channel now. Yeah, it does seem kind of counterintuitive. Because honestly, the FLARP smell, the way FLARP smelled, it didn't smell bad. It just smelled like FLARP. It was a very distinct smell. And you can still kind of smell it, but like there's also an overwhelming scent of grape now. You know. FLARP. FLARP. Yeah. It's like... I don't know if you guys have ever had FLARP, but it's kind of like slime, but... It's not like super stretchy. Like you can tear it. Like that, it tears. So like you can't stretch it too much. It's more... The main purpose of the FLARP is to do this. This is the main purpose of the FLARP. To make fart sounds. That's the main purpose of the FLARP. Come on, give me a good fart sound. I love it. It's not even meant to really be slime. It's just meant to make fart noises. I love It's so good! It's so good! Oh my god! I love it! I love the FLARP! I love it! It's just like I remember! It's just like I remember! Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, those are some good fart noises. Yeah, now every time I fart, I'll just blame it on the FLARP. Okay, well that's the original FLARP. And honestly, it feels like a slightly different texture than I remember. Like, it's mostly the same, but I feel like it used to be... How do I explain it? It used to be like... wetter? Kind of? I feel like it used to be wetter. Yeah, it feels more thick. Like, it doesn't go everywhere as much. Which, I guess is good, because I can... You know, it's better for parents, because you don't have to clean up slime everywhere. Oh yeah! Okay, can I ask a genuine question to all men? Do you want to stick your dick in this? If I was a dude, I would. Genuinely. I would. I would so do it. No? But it would make funny noises! I guess... I don't know. Triple dog dare you to do that. Well, I can't, unfortunately. I'm unable to do that. Sad face. Sad face. I cry every time. Okay. Now let's see if the glitter one has improved the formula at all. We must release the glitter FLARP. Does it make better fart noises? Does it make worse fart noises? Is it glittery? It looks glittery. Come on, FLARP. Come out. It makes shiny fart noises. Do you think it makes cute fart noises because it's glittery? It's kawaii desu, so all its farts are like, oh well. You know? This is the FLARP for girls. FLARP for girls! It's more transparent. This one is stretchier. This one is more like actual slime. This one is more like the texture I remember though. A little bit. It is very goopy. Mmm. FLARP. Does it smell like grapes though? Wait. This one doesn't smell like grapes, it smells like something else. I'm trying to figure out which smell that is. I almost want to eat it to figure it out. I want to eat it to figure it out. If I lick it, do you think it'll taste the way it smells? Let me try. I'm trying, like, I get I get the flavor a little bit, but I can't put my finger on it here. Maybe if I like put it over my face and like really and just you know, thrive within the FLARP, maybe I'll understand what the smell is. I wonder how many kids have suffocated themselves to death with FLARP. Cause I just put that on my face and I could not breathe. What is that smell? Is it strawberry? It's almost like strawberry and peach. I don't know. I could just say it's strawberry. Cause of death, FLARP. I mean, you could definitely suffocate somebody to death with this. Like, it's pretty thick. Put this over some kid's face. Put it over their head. The FLARP is killing me! I can't breathe! See? See? Yeah, I could definitely kill somebody. Getting FLARP to death. Okay, here's the most important part though. How does it fart? Come on. Give me a fat fart. Okay. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh. Can we do fart ASMR? Would you guys like fart ASMR? FLARP fart ASMR? So, there's gotta be an audience for that. I would listen to fart ASMR. I don't even like ASMR, but I like farts. Take farts. Take farts. And this one, it's girl FLARP, so it's actually a queef. Ah, yes. They modeled it after a queef instead of a fart, because it's pink. Genius. Genius. Truly. I don't think it. I don't know. Oh my god! No! But it gets glitter all over my hands! I didn't even realize I was getting glitter all over my hands! There's probably glitter all over my face too! Because I put it on my face! Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh! Ah! Oh! Ah! Now we're gonna get glitter in the glow in the dark one by accident. Yeah, it's not coming off me at all. Microplastics. Okay, I need to close this. The glitter is everywhere. That's the issue with glitter. Just gets on everything. This is why my parents never let me have anything glitter related when I was a kid. There was all these kids who had glitter all and like sequins and all that stuff all over, and they would do like crafts with them, and my parents were like, no glitter, never. No glitter. Now I understand. Okay. What do we think the glow putty is gonna be scented like? Do you think this one's gonna have a scent? I feel like this is gonna smell like lime. That's my guess. If the pink one smells kind of like strawberries and peaches, and the blue one smells like grapes, then I'm gonna guess they made this one smell like lime? Melon? Melon? Maybe they just made this original FLARP smell, so it smells like chemicals, yeah. Again, I think the original FLARP smell is very nostalgic. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I don't understand why they added scents, but I guess it's to appeal to kids more. You know, kids in this day and age, they need a little more to get them into the slime, you know? It can't just be funny and sound funny. It's gotta have more than that. It's also gotta smell funny. This really does look like a barrel of toxic sludge. Oh, I think this one's just grape smell again. This one just smells like grapes. This one's extra terry. This one doesn't have. This one just smells like the same one as the first one. It just smells like grapes. Oh yeah, you know what? Let me do the suffocation review. Let me get a nice. Let me get it. Let me get a nice stretch going and give it a suffocation review. I mean, this one's the most slime-like. I mean, because it's green. You know, I never liked Nickelodeon slime. I thought it was nasty. Alright, suffocation review! I feel like this one... this one is... This one is not as good as for suffocation. Unfortunately, I don't think this one is as good for suffocation, but... It definitely tastes and smells like grapes. This one also, I feel like, gets bubbles in it really a lot easier than the other ones do. Apparently Nickelodeon slime tastes like vanilla. What? That feels... The fact that it would taste like vanilla also almost makes it extra gross for me. Ew. Why vanilla? Like, you'd think it would taste like fruity or something, not vanilla. Why vanilla? That sounds wrong. I can't help it. I need to suffocate myself with FLARP. Okay, now here's it's time for the ultimate test. Does it glow in the dark? It doesn't glow at all. This thing doesn't glow at all in the dark. The black light? I mean, it's supposed to glow in the dark, not under black light. Okay, farting time. Ooh. 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 Ah. Ah. Yeah, this is somebody after Taco Bell. This one's definitely the Taco Bell one. What do you guys think? Which one do you think was the best FLARP? See, it takes so long for it to like Gloob. Come on, Gloob. Go, 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 go. Second one, if it didn't have glitter. Yeah, the glitter is kind of a pain. But you know what we didn't test with the first one? We didn't test it for how the suffocation is. I should... That's like the ultimate FLARP test. We have to try the suffocation test. Well, this one has a big bubble in it now. Alright, suffocation test. Do 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 do. This one is like not transparent at all. It's kind of impressive how opaque this is. Like you can't even see my fingers through it. A little bit. It's like alien skin. Alright, I'm gonna suffocate myself with it. Are you ready? Ooh! Ooh! This is really good for suffocation. That one's really good at suffocating a person. Every time I breathe in with that one, it went into my mouth. Yeah, that one has there's no breathing through this. This could definitely suffocate a person. Let's go. I love FLARP. I mean, was it worth it spending $15 on these 3 cups of FLARP? Was it worth it? I don't know. Was it worth it? Well, you know, honestly, with how much like suffocation I can get out of these, probably pretty worth it. Yeah. If I'm ever like really, really angry or something, and I need something to scream into, or I just need something to make fart noises, I got FLARP. I mean, like, think about it. If you're angry and you scream into this, hey, if you scream into it, it makes fart noises too. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's so good. And then. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You're really good in this. Oh yeah. I kind of wonder if my love for farts and fart noises is like partially related to me always having FLARP when I was a kid. I wonder if it's related. Didn't Shrek at least fart 4 times per movie? I've never like been into it in like media or anything. I just think farts in general are funny. They're just so awkward. They're funny. I didn't actually. I told you guys Shrek was my first crush, but I didn't watch the movie when Shrek was my first crush. I just had a plushie of him for some reason, and I loved him. I loved the plushie. I was in love with him as a creature, not even as a character in the movie. Just his appearance to me, I guess, was just something about it. I don't know. It It was very appealing to baby Lemmy. I don't know why. It's probably innate, yeah. Okay, we're gonna do Legos now. Oh. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Lord Farquaad. I think he would be better if his name was Lord Fartquad. Like quattro farts. 4 farts. 4 of them. 4 farts. Alright, this was the one you guys said you wanted me to do. Purple. What kind of dinosaur is this? Were there purple dinosaurs in the period of the dinosaurs? The Jurassic period? I feel like this color is a little bit unrealistic, if I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if there was ever any purple dinosaurs. Other than Barney! Barney was a purple dinosaur, and he was definitely a real dinosaur, so... But like, based off of the shape of the dinosaur, what would you guys say this dinosaur is? Any dinosaur nerds? Dino nerds? Dino freaks? Dino lovers in the chat that can tell me what kind of dinosaur this might be? You know what my favorite dinosaur is? Clitoris. A clitoris. That's not a dinosaur. It is. It totally is. It totally is. Such a stupid joke. Oh. Elusive dinosaur. This one doesn't have that many pieces. I feel like there's not that many pieces. Will this be enough to build this dinosaur? I guess it must be. That doesn't seem like that many though, right? Seems like a little, like a kid's size pack of goldfish. Like, this wouldn't even fulfill me if I was hungry for lunchtime as a 10-year-old. This is not enough goldfish. But it's not goldfish, it's Legos. And don't eat Legos. Unless... Also, I learned that apparently Lego really hates it when you call building blocks that aren't technically Lego brand Lego. They hate that apparently. But what else do you call them? You call them, what do you call them? Building bricks? Building blocks? Connecting blocks? Boot Lego. I guess boot Lego works. Yeah, we could call him boot Lego from now on. I don't want Lego to come in here and sue me for calling off-brand Temu Legos. Legos. You know what we should call them if we can't call them Legos? We should call them snacks. Delicious snacks. And these ones would be grape flavored. Just like the FLARP. It didn't really taste good? What do you mean it tasted delicious? I just tried them. Kind of tastes like soap. But now it has flavoring, so like when you smell it, you kind of also get the taste because it smells good. And so it smells good. I mean, it tastes good because it smells good, you know? And now everything in my room smells like artificial grape flavor. Officially. I don't hate it though. I don't mind artificial grape flavor. Yeah, well, this one is grape flavored dinosaur, so it's good if we make it grape flavor because it's just realistic. Wait, here, let's enhance it a little bit. Gotta make sure they really smell like grapes. I'm gonna lose pieces? How would I ever lose pieces during this? How would I ever lose pieces doing this? What are you talking about? What on earth are you talking about? I don't know what you mean by that. This is actually a method, in fact. What, is this not satisfying? On ASMR, this is how is this not the most satisfying thing you've ever seen? Now I gotta get all the Legos out of the slime. It's very satisfying, actually. You gotta put it in the container now. But then I would never get the Legos out. They would be filled with slime. Is this how you're supposed to build it? Yeah. This is how you build Legos. What's the issue? It says this in the instructions. It's the dinosaur's blood. First, you must remove all of the dinosaur's organs from the dinosaur's blood before you can build the Lego dinosaur. If you don't do this, then how will you build the Lego dinosaur? Was I playing this all along? Do you think I played anything? Like, ever? Oh no. Some pieces are actually getting stuck in there. See, they're getting stuck in there. Now I gotta pull them out. It's kind of like, you know, what's that fidget toy that you see on TikTok? The one where they, like, pull pimples out of, like, a plastic thing? It's kind of like that. Isn't that satisfying? Look, wow. Oh my god, let me... Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let me get another one for you. Is that all of them? I think I got all of them out. It would be fun pimple popping toy. Here, we'll make it into a pimple popping toy. That was not very satisfying at all. I think the smaller pieces are definitely more satisfying. Oh yeah, that's good. Alright, now let's get serious. It's time to very seriously make this dinosaur. Nope, no more flarping around. What if you get to the end piece and you have an extra piece? Well, the nice thing about these Temu boot Legos is they always give you extra pieces. So you really don't have to worry about if you lose one. It's very convenient. Wait, snacks! Well, you know what I do with my extra Lego pieces? I made this. This is all my extra pieces. Well, it's not all of them. The ones that are like weirdly shaped and don't connect, they're all on the inside. But this is all my extra Lego pieces so that they're all in one place. It is pretty hefty. There's a couple pieces missing that fell out, but for the most part, it's pretty stable. Hit it with a hammer? I don't think a hammer would even break into this. Like this is solid. This is like bridge construction goals, you know? The people that make bridges and they're always trying to make the bridge indestructible. Well, this is indestructible. I'll tell you what, make that bridge out of Legos. Cause you can't. This could take any kind of weight. Oh, I broke it. Whoops. And I fixed it. Okay. Maybe it doesn't take time. Maybe it does take time. But yeah, that's where all my extra Lego pieces go to. As you can see, I have made a lot of Legos. I mean, I don't eat the leftover Legos. Clearly, I put them into the tower. I'm not a Lego eater. They're not even flavored, so what's the point of eating them? There's still glitter everywhere and it's kind of pissing me off. How much does one of these box sets cost? Well, if you're buying them on Temu, it's like $3. Because normally what I do is I get like the packs that come with the entire set. And I think this set in particular costed me like $15 to $20. So if there's 6 in there, how much is that? $4 each, about? $3 to $4 each? Because they're from Temu, so they like cost nothing. You know? That's normally what I do. That's why I get so many Legos, because I always buy the full set. I also feel like when you buy the full set, they look nicer next to each other, you know? I will say my shelves are running out of space to put and display all the Legos. I am running out of space a little bit. Society needs to start giving Legos, Timo Legos to kids. Well, listen, I don't understand why anybody would buy full price real Legos at this point. They're so expensive. These cheap plastic blocks, they literally, the way they make these is they just have a mold and they squeeze plastic that probably costs less than a cent into the mold. You really think that they should cost as much as Legos charges for them? No. This is like one of the cheapest things to make on Earth. It's just microplastics. I mean, it's terrible for the environment, but like it shouldn't cost as much as Lego charges. It's just, yeah, it's just the name brand. You're buying the brand. You're buying Lego. And honestly, whenever I see Lego stuff in stores, they almost never even look that good quality. They always kind of look sad. It's like, yeah, I'm not spending $30 on a sad Lego thing. I don't know, who actually still buys real Legos these days? I feel like Lego has kind of gone out of style. I feel like there's not as many people who are super into building real official Legos anymore. It's adults buying it? The youth are on Mega Bloks now. What's Mega Bloks? Well, I know it's for adults, like the big ones you build, but like again, they still shouldn't cost that much. In this economy, like there's no reason to up the price on Legos. It's not a food item. It's not like we're in Lego scarcity or anything. Come on. This makes me want to play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I love Pokemon Mystery Dungeon music. I think it's some of the best Nintendo music. It's freaking nostalgic. Start falling off on the 3DS. Didn't they make a version for the Switch and it sucked butt? Didn't the Mystery Dungeon they made for the Switch suck ass or something? And that's like when it officially was just dead at that point. I remember trying to play like the demo for it and it was just like so... It was like dumbed down so that like somebody who was born a week ago could try and understand it, but it was just so boring because it was so... it was so dumbed down, it was boring. That's how I remember it. I remember it, but I never played the actual game, I just played the demo and I was really disappointed. I don't know if you guys have actually played the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon that is on the Switch. Can you let me know if it's any good? Maybe you just have to get past like the tutorial and then it's actually very good. But yeah, I was like, why is it why do they have to hold my hand through everything? I get it, I've played Mystery Dungeon before. I'm not 3 years old, Nintendo. It's funny how, like, some games really hold your hand through the entire, like, game so that kids can understand it. But then if you have ever played, like, 99% of Roblox games, have you ever noticed how, like, they always just throw you in and like give you no explanation of what the fuck is happening? And that's just how Roblox games are. So like, clearly kids don't need intense tutorials. They play Roblox, they get it. They can figure anything out, okay? Bro, I can't tell you how many times I've opened up a game on Roblox and I'm just like, what the actual fuck is happening? How do these kids know what's going on? What is this? There's no explanation. It's just things happening and you figure it out. I'm like, okay, I don't get it. And then why make the tutorial so hand-holdy for everything else? They don't need it. They don't need that. It's okay if they're optional. I agree. I mean, I like tutorials because I'm really stupid, don't get me wrong. But I do think it's nice if you can skip them. If you are a seasoned player. I know a lot of games do that nowadays. They do let you skip a lot of times. Children's game has less hand-holding than Souls-like games. But I could never play a Souls-like game. You know, I feel like a 5-year-old would be better at playing a Souls-like game than I would. If I'm gonna be completely honest. Kids can play Elden Ring way better than I ever could. Yeah, last night I kind of got lost in the sauce a little bit. Bro, there's glitter everywhere. I just found glitter in my mouth. How do... Like, yeah, I know I licked the FLARP, the glitter FLARP, but like, why is there glitter in my mouth? Doesn't make any sense. What the heck is going on? The glitter is everywhere. Anyway. Oh yeah, I got lost in the sauce playing Roblox last night, and I kept playing this crab game on Roblox. It's kind of like CS:GO. There's different game modes though. It's like CS:GO, but everyone's a crab. That's what the game is. Was it called Crabs Offline? I don't know what it was called. I just remember I clicked on it because it looked stupid, and then I actually played it for like 4 hours nonstop. And I got all the weapons are like really stupid. And there's this one, the bow is like super cracked. You can just like sit up really high and then just snipe people. And it does like AoE damage. It's dumb, I love it. Why is FLARP? What is FLARP? This is FLARP. This is FLARP. This is the FLARP. It's slime.
Welcome home, Snailbert.
This is the FLARP. Thank you, Aiden! Hope my favorite snail scientists are having a wonderful day building a Lego. Yeah, and flarping it, straight flarping it. Here, I'll give you guys a nice big fart noise. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Me after Taco Bell. Oh yeah. It is slime. It's fart slime. It makes fart noise. It makes flarp. It's flarp. Did you not have FLARP when you were a kid? FLARP is like the most nostalgic toy in the world for me. Because every single time we would go to the like, what do you call it? Like the pharmacy store. I would ask my dad to get me a new FLARP. And honestly, I have no idea where all those FLARPs went. But I was like, Dad, can I get a FLARP? Dad, can I get a FLARP? I want a FLARP. One with styrofoam in it? Oh, that was different. Yeah, what was that called? What was that stuff called? I had that too. But it was never the same as FLARP. Because, like, that stuff kind of gets everywhere. And, like, sticks to everything. But this, it doesn't really stick to anything. So you can kind of, like, just have it as, like, a... What do you call it? A fidget toy. I remember this was, like, my fidget toy as a kid. The FLARPs were my fidget toy. I'd fidget with them. And then I would smell like FLARP all day. What was that styrofoam one called? It had another silly name. They had a silly name like FLARP, but it wasn't FLARP. Floam! It's called Floam! I think that's what it's called. Floam! I think that's what it was called. You guys remember Floam? Floam? It was like less like slime and more like just sticky styrofoam beads, you know? Like it was barely slime because it was just mostly styrofoam. Like the ratio of slime to styrofoam was like 90% styrofoam, 10% slime. I wouldn't even call it a slime at that point. Yeah, it was kind of like kinetic sand, except it was styrofoam balls, little styrofoam balls. Yeah, I liked kinetic sand too, but that also got everywhere. I remember kinetic sand was always getting everywhere. Floam! I like Floam. I like the noises that Floam makes. The crunchiness. I like the crunchies. What Lego am I making? Oh. I'll put it on the screen. Put it here so you guys can see what it's supposed to look like. Purple dinosaur! Purple dinosaur! Crunchwrap Supreme. Honestly, everybody always went crazy about the Crunchwrap Supreme, but I've had it multiple times, and every single time I'm just like disappointed. Because I'm like, it's gonna be so crunchy, it's gonna be so good, and then I eat it and it's not that crunchy, it's really not that good. It's just kind of like sad. And then you eat it and you're like, man, I should have gotten something else from Taco Bell. It's not very supreme for a Crunchwrap Supreme. Yeah, I don't like the lettuce in it, especially. But if you don't get lettuce in it, then it's just like, it's still not crunchy. It's like just kind of lumpy. It's still not satisfying. No, the Mexican pizza is disgusting. I watched my dad eat one of the Mexican pizzas from Taco Bell, and it was the saddest thing I've ever seen anybody consume in my life. How do you eat the Mexican pizza from Taco Bell? It's so nasty. Just get nachos or something. Anything. Anything! Get anything other than that. Of course I didn't eat it. It looked disgusting. It looked horrible. What's a McPizza? Is that a thing? Is a McPizza a thing? I've never heard of that. It's really gross. The Mexican pizza from Taco Bell is genuinely one of the nastiest things I've ever seen. Yeah, it's very floppy and sloppy. It's so gross! It's literally a tortilla with like a bunch of sauce and random shit on it. It's not pizza at all. It's just a tortilla. There is no pizza involved in Mexican pizza. I always go for like the chicken... What do you call it? The chicken something? It's called something. Something. The chicken something quesadilla is what I don't like that. It's like so good. I don't know what they do to it. It's like they smother it in like butter and oil or something. It's just so flavorful. I've never heard of McPizza. Cantina chicken. Yes, yes. That one. I like that one. Do they still have the Dorito Dusted Taco sales? They might. They always have something weird at Taco Bell. They keep bringing back the fries and then getting rid of them and then bringing them back again. So there's always like a 50% chance that there's gonna be fries, nacho fries at your Taco Bell. You just never know. You really never know. About a 50% chance you get fries. And honestly, I feel like the Taco Bell fries are actually pretty good. They made them permanent. They did? That's good. I think they're pretty good. They're not like your traditional fries. They're like heartier. I like them. I enjoy the nacho fry. When they did the nacho fry passes, I'd go to Taco Bell every day and get nacho fries. See, that's why you can't... That's what I always do, except I never go... I don't go outside, so like I never get the experience going to a place over and over and making it taste bad. But like, if I like something... And my parents are guilty of this too. I like half blame them for this. But when I really like something... my parents and I will like buy so much of it that I'll never like it again, you know? My parents are like, oh, you like it? Let's stock up. No. No, please don't. No. if you stock up on it, I will never like it again. But you really like it, don't you? You want more of it, right? No. Too much. It's too much. I can only eat so many of that one thing. There's so many things that I've ruined because of that. I don't like McDonald's very much. Oh. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. I think overrated. It's overrated. The fries just are like mid as hell, and like everything else from McDonald's just tastes sad. It just tastes sad. I'm gonna be so honest, the chicken nuggets from McDonald's also, they don't even taste like chicken. Not at all. I remember I hadn't had a chicken nugget from McDonald's in so long. And at some point when I was in like oh, I fucked this up. When I was in high school, somebody let me eat some chicken nuggets from their lunch from McDonald's, and I was like, oh, okay, I haven't had a chicken nugget in a really long time. I have no idea what it'll taste like. And I tasted it, I was like, this is not chicken. This is not chicken. This ain't chicken at all. What is this? Oh, it's not chicken. Burger King has tacos? Since when do they have tacos? I feel like Burger King is always trying to do something new and weird because nobody actually likes Burger King. Who the hell eats at Burger King? Nobody ever talks highly of Burger King. Nobody ever goes to eat at Burger King. Burger King is just one of those fast food places that exists, but nobody ever goes there. And nobody ever likes it. Same with Jack in the Box, yes. Jack in the Box is also another one that, like, it exists, but no one ever goes there. You like the double Whopper? I just, like, I don't know, I haven't eaten Burger King since I was, like, 5. They got milkshakes? It's talking about Burger King like it's Wendy's. Wendy's? I also haven't really eaten a Wendy's in a long time either. I don't think I ever really liked Wendy's. Wendy's stopped being good starting last year? Well, I definitely had it before last year, and I didn't think it was very good. Well, also, I feel like maybe I'm the wrong person to judge a lot of these fast food establishments, because I don't really like burgers that much. Like, if I'm craving a burger, which is a very specific circumstance, then yes, I would like to eat a burger. But I'm not a burger person. I'm not like constantly in the mood for a burger. Like, it's very low on the list of meat related things that I want to eat. You know, I'm not a big burger fan, so I don't go to like all these different places and always try their burgers. Cause I don't really like burgers. I had a phase where I really liked chicken sandwiches, and then I feel like I ate too many of them, and now I don't really like them anymore. What do I like to eat? That's meat. I like fish. I like raw fish. I like chicken. I'm a chicken fan. I'd say those are my go-to. Chicken and fish. I know a lot of people wouldn't really... People argue, is fish a meat? It is a meat, but it's a fish. So, I don't know. Is it a meat or is it a fish? They never clean their bathrooms. The first thing you whiff is poop, not fried chicken. What are you talking? What place are you talking about? Which place? It smells like poop and not fried chicken. What? That's terrible. KFC? Ugh. I had KFC for like the first time ever recently, and I'm gonna be so honest, it was the most terrible chicken I have ever had. It literally tasted like it had been sitting in the freezer for 6 years and then somebody microwaved it for 5 seconds. That's exactly how their chicken tasted to me. It was really bad. It was really bad. Maybe it was just my KFC, but you know, everybody's always like, KFC, like, they're known for chicken. It's Kentucky Fried Chicken. But it was the worst chicken I had ever had. Genuinely, I was so confused. But their gravy and like mashed potatoes were okay. Those were good. I feel like you can't really fuck up gravy though. Gravy's just delicious. But yeah, I would never get chicken from KFC again. Oh my god. It was really gross. I don't even think I ate all the chicken. I was just like, I can't. This is sad. I've been to Jollibee before too, but I don't remember it being that good either. A lot of people like go crazy for Jollibee, but I'm not the biggest Jollibee fan either. I tried a lot of things from Jollibee, but they're all just mid to me. Like, it's not bad. It's not good either. But isn't like the spaghetti like their main thing? And for me, I actually really don't like spaghetti, so I haven't tried the spaghetti. Maybe I would like their spaghetti, I don't know. But I don't know why, but spaghetti? I don't like spaghetti. I don't like spaghetti. It's weird because I love pasta and I love tomatoes, but I don't like spaghetti. I don't like spaghetti. I don't like ketchup. Something about processed tomatoes is like blech to me. I don't like it. Sweet spaghetti? It's sweet? I mean, maybe I would like it if it's sweet. Just ask for mashed potatoes and gravy at Jollibee? Would you say they have the best mashed potatoes and gravy? Where do you say is the best fast food place to get, like, gravy and mashed potatoes and stuff? American comfort food. Yeah, I don't know. As much as people hyped up Jollibee when I first went there, I was really expecting it to be amazing, but it was not. It was just mid. It was mid. Honestly, I had the same experience also with Chick-fil-A though. Everybody always hypes up Chick-fil-A like it's the best thing in the world. Except, you know, they're kind of you know, people who run Chick-fil-A are kind of like religious assholes. But other than that, like, their food is amazing. People always say that. And then I had Chick-fil-A and I was like, it's just okay. I don't know if I like it that much. Popeyes. I do like Popeyes. That's where I would always get chicken sandwiches from. Popeyes. That was my go-to. But now I've kind of chicken sandwiched myself out. And now I never get them. Yeah, people always hype up Chick-fil-A like it has the best fries ever. And then I was just like, these are meh. Their waffle fries are meh. They're not that good. I don't know. You live right around the corner from a Chick-fil-A. Yeah, I also feel like convenience is like a big thing for people. Because I live close to a Taco Bell. So, like, when it's like midnight and I don't know what to eat and I'm really hungry and it's like, you know, midnight, nothing's open. Taco Bell. The only thing that sucks about my Taco Bell is they only do, like, you can walk into the restaurant, but like, they never come to the counter because they never get anybody who walks in. So, if you order anything, it's very awkward. It's very awkward. Because no one's ever there to take your order, and the machines are always broken, and then once they have your order, they don't say your name or anything, they just freaking leave it somewhere, and like you don't get a notification or anything. It's weird. My Taco Bell's weird. It's like they completely prioritize drive-thru, which I understand. That's like the main way that they get business through the drive-thru. Like nobody walks in. But for me, who lives close by, if I want to walk in, they also like don't have a place for you to pick up your order on the inside. It's so weird. I don't know if this is just my Taco Bell, but like, it's so confusing. Why do they make the indoor part confusing for the people? Like, I just want to walk in, grab my food, and leave. I shouldn't have to, like, ask somebody where my food is. Like, come on. Isn't this about convenience here? Where is my food? Help. The slow process of building a purple dinosaur. guess I could download the Taco Bell app if that makes it easier. I normally just order like for pickup on DoorDash. Is that a bad idea to do that? Because somebody told me that when you order for pickup on DoorDash, and I don't know if this is true, but they like charge you extra because you're using their app. Is that true? It is? What? You get those Bell points. I don't eat there enough to care about Bell points. I have confused myself. That's on because they charge you $1 for every item? Really? Really? Fuck DoorDash if it's true. Maybe I should download the app and then do a comparison and find out if they're overcharging me for the same thing. I'm not even ordering anyone to deliver it. I'm going there myself, fuck you. You shouldn't be able to charge extra on me. No. Nuh-uh. I don't like that. That's not cool. No, it's not cool, DoorDash. That's not cool. That's so silly. I didn't know I was getting scammed this whole time. I've been getting scammed this whole time. I want my money back. Class action lawsuit. Let's go. I don't go there super often, but like, you know, in this very specific circumstances, and there's no food in my house, and I'm hungry, and it's midnight. Then I go to Taco Bell because it's like a couple blocks away. I can just walk there. Building is still open at midnight. Mine is open until like 3 AM. I'm pretty sure mine is open like 24 hours. There's a Jack in the Box right next to it, and I think that one's also open like 24 hours. Although, I don't think I've ever eaten Jack in the Box. I don't even know what they serve. I would guess a burgers and fries? Like every other food establishment? I think, do they also have like pancakes or something? I don't know, when I was a kid, some kid told me that they're like... Some kid told me when I was a kid that their cousin like ate something from Jack in the Box and then choked to death and died in the in the store. And I was just, you know, put off from Jack in the Box forever since then. I never ate there because I'm like, I don't want to die if I go. I don't want to die. How is that Jack in the Box's fault? I don't know, but that's just... I was like a really little kid, and that's like my only impression of Jack in the Box. Somebody died there, and I'm like, oh, okay, I can't... It's scary. Kids do just say anything. It's got stoner food. They charge $7 for the most anemic burger of your life. Well, they must be known for something. They've kept in business for so long. What the hell is Jack in the Box's thing? What is their flagship item? Their flagship item is just being open 24/7. Okay, well, you know, maybe because there's a Jack in the Box right next to this Taco Bell, maybe that's why it's open 24/7? To compete? You know? I don't know. Breakfast is 24/7 too. But do they even have good breakfast? And what's the point if it's not good? Actually, I wanna check if my Taco Bell is open 24/7. I'm curious now. I always thought it was, but maybe it does close at like 3 in the morning. Let me see. Taco Bell. Oh yeah, it does close at 3 AM. I was right. So it's not 24/7. Closes at 3 AM. Interesting. So yeah, I guess that is how it works. I've never been to a White Castle before. I don't even think I've seen a White Castle before in my life. I don't even know what that place looks like. Normally, I am asleep by 3 AM. Once it's like 3 AM, that's when my body starts to shut down. Officially. Like, yeah, I could stay up past 3 AM if I really needed to, but it's probably not gonna happen. My body is out for maintenance at 3 AM. Until at least like 10 AM. And it's kind of starting to look like a dinosaur. Kind of. Look at him. It's kind of dino-like. Kind of looks more like a turtle at this point. Sometimes I'm so used to seeing bugs because I like bugs so much and like everything I do is bug related that when I see an animal with 4 legs I get confused for a second because I just assume they should have 6. I feel like that is a problem that only I encounter in my life. Like nobody else feels this, but whenever I see like an animal, like a drawing of an animal, I'm always like, why doesn't it have 6 legs? Oh, it's an animal. That's why it doesn't have 6 legs. Duh. Insects are animals? Yeah. I don't know, I just assume everything should have 6 legs. My brain assumes everything must. Beep bong, beep bong, beep. Carpenter bees are coming out of hibernation. I did see a carpenter bee today, actually. The big, you know, the big black ones? I like those guys. They're like so robust. Thankfully they don't eat my house, though. I don't know why they don't eat my house, but I don't think they're eating my house. We've never had a bee problem with my house, thank goodness. We've had ant problems, and we've had termite problems. But you know, the funny thing about ants and termites is they don't like each other very much, so they kind of like fight. And then the ants won, and so now we don't have termites because the great ant versus termite war happened underneath our house. And the ants won, and so now we don't really have termites. But we do have ants. They're not really a problem anymore, though. Do cardboard and boxes attract termites? I don't think so. I've never really heard of termites being attracted to cardboard. They would really mostly prefer like rotting wood. But I guess if they are really desperate, they could eat cardboard. I don't feel like I've ever heard of them eating cardboard. You know how to tell if you have a termite problem for realsies? It's if you see during termite season, they leave their termites that have wings, but they're only temporary until they like shed their wings. If you see all these wings on the ground, like little wings, that means you've got termites. Most people see those wings and they're just like, oh, it's bugs, just little silly bugs, it doesn't matter. No, that means termites, because they lose their wings. have little dangly things growing from the ceiling? What? I like what? Like the pillars that they make for their homes? Maybe. Is that what you're talking about? I've never... that's aliens. Yeah, that doesn't really sound like termites. That sounds more like... Because normally termites make their homes inside of things. They normally build on top of it. It's called a kiko. I have to look it up. My experience with termites has always just been them being inside of things, not building anything you can even notice. I'm looking up kikos and they're not like dangly at all. They're just places where they've made a hole and then pooped a lot. I'm really confused what you mean. Termite tube. Termite tube. Oh, these things. Mud tubers. Ew, yeah, these are weird. This must be a specific type of termite. We don't... The termites around here don't make those. At least I've never seen them. Not on this level, at least. Like, I kind of see this, but... yeah. Drop for tubes. Yeah, I'm seeing them now. They're gross. They're weird. I've never seen them hang down so intensely. Mud tubes. Drop tubes. Gross. Bum, bum, bum. It is kind of alien-esque. It's very weird. I don't like that. That has not been my experiences with termites, thank goodness. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Kinda looks like a platypus right now. Platypus dinosaur. Are platypuses related to dinosaurs? They're like, aren't platypi marsupials or something weird like that? Platypi are really weird. Wait, they're mammals. Are they mammals or are they marsupials? Are marsupials mammals? Am I losing my mind? I feel like I'm losing it. Your monotrims? What the? I don't know what that is. Marsupials, monkeys. Marsupials are not monkeys. No. Definitely not monkeys, no. But we don't have many marsupials in the US. I think... Isn't the only marsupial found in the US, the opossum? Isn't that the only marsupial we have? So I don't really blame you for not knowing what a marsupial is. Because we don't really have them here. Yeah, opossum. Or possum. Possum. Even though technically the possum is the ones in Australia. And then in the US we have opossum. Opossum versus possum. They're not the same. They don't even look the same. Possums are more monkey-like. I could see a possum being mixed up with like a small monkey of sorts. An opossum, on the other hand, they're not monkey-like at all. They're more rat-like. Except they do climb trees. They're like big rat, fluffy rat creatures. They're cute. I like opossums. They're cute. A possum? Opossum. I appreciate them. But I mean, in like South America, they have other marsupials. I know Australia has a lot of marsupials. Like a lot of marsupials. I feel like the rest of the world just has more marsupials. We really just have opossums, and that's it. Flip. Now to work on its head. Very platypus-y right now. Kind of. Koala? I would argue koala is more bear-like than monkey-like. I mean, I guess they do hang on trees, but... Did you know that koalas have chlamydia? Whenever I think about koalas, I can't help but just think about how they have chlamydia. Because they do. They have chlamydia. Most koalas have chlamydia. They have like 20 STDs. Why? What did they do? What's wrong with them? They got it from the sheep? What were they doing with those sheep? Damn. What are the British doing with those sheep, huh? Huh? How did the sheep get those STDs? I just think about that. Just think about it for a moment. How did that happen? What are they doing to those sheep? Why? New Zealanders too. They do have a lot of sheep in New Zealand, huh? I've just been in a very meowy mood today. Every time I do anything today, I just want to go meow 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 meow. You know? Do you ever just get in a very meowy mood? I'm not even a cat. Meow meow meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow. Meow meow. Meow. Meow meow. 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 Meow 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 meow. Meow meow. Meow meow, I get punched. But why? You would never punch a cat, would you? You wouldn't steal a car. You wouldn't pirate a car. Meow meow meow. Eastward. Eastward. Recommend eastward. What is eastward? Earthbound versus Eastward? Is it another like Earthbound inspired game? Meow 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 meow. Meow meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Oh no, am I missing a piece? Eh? Did I leave a piece in the FLARP? It's supposed to be a purple piece. Big purple piece. What did I do with it? FLARP ate it. Erg. Erg, where did I drop it? I don't think I dropped any. Trying to make sure I didn't drop one. I don't think I dropped any. Huh. Huh. Did the FLARP eat it? I guess that's the only explanation. I have to check the FLARP. Doesn't feel like there's anything in here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I don't know where this piece went. It comes with extra pieces. Yeah, well, they give you random extra pieces. They're never predictable what they give you. Just don't know where I could have used up an extra piece, though. It must be like on a chair or something. I'm checking the floor, but I don't think so. Oh my god, it did fall on the floor! Whoa! I knew it all along! I knew it all along! I knew it from the start. There was not lost the floor dimension this time. Not this time, buckaroo. Do 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 do. Oh my god, suddenly I'm full of yawns again. What's wrong with me? I need to drink tea. How many Legos does the floor dimension claim? Honestly, not as many as you think. Not as many as you would expect. I'm pretty good about not losing my Lego pieces. Most of the time. I'm a professional Legoer. You think I lose my Lego pieces? No. Never. Never! Dinosaur! 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 Yeah! Dinosaur! 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 Bop bop bop! Stop yawning! No! Guys, for members this weekend, I think I've talked about it a little bit, but I have a really big an epic surprise for you guys this weekend. Big epic surprise. I want to bring it to members before I bring it to everybody else. It's not an Xbox. I can tell you now, it's not an Xbox. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to disappoint. It's not an Xbox. I cannot afford an Xbox. It's not a PlayStation. No, not a PlayStation either. It is not a PlayStation or an Xbox or a Nintendo Switch 2. It's not any of those, okay? No. Mommy can't afford those. Mommy is poor as fuck. Mommy cannot afford your freaking game consoles, okay? Play with your DS and be happy. And no, I will not get you any new games. Play the same 3 games you have, over and over again. Thank you. Is it Ouya? What is an Ouya? Is it a Ouya? What the hell is an Ouya? Like a Ouija board? Ouija? What is Ouya? It's the Soulja Boy console. Wasn't there like also a Kentucky Fried Chicken console, or was that just completely a joke? Was that completely a joke? I remember there being like a KFC console, and they said that you could also fry your chicken in in the console. That was a joke, right? That was a joke. That wasn't real. It was a Kickstarter console, bro. Man. One day, the economy will collapse fully, and then I'll be able to get myself a Nintendo Switch 2. Because there will be riots in the streets, and there will be people looting the stores, and I will grab my Switch then. And then I will obtain my Nintendo Switch 2. I'll steal it from somebody. It honestly makes me sad how expensive consoles are nowadays. To think that buying a Nintendo Switch 2 is like $400, and then on top of that, if you want to play any of the games, it's like $70 for the game itself. It's not worth it. That's not worth it. It's just not worth it. Everything is expensive these days. Okay, but that's like hyper expensive. That's definitely not. It is not necessary for it to be that expensive. Nintendo just makes it that expensive because they know they can. They know they can. Dobby. And if you buy the mandatory online subscription and the game vouchers, yeah. Silly. Yeah, at least Tomodachi Life is for the regular Switch and not the Switch 2. I'm still not gonna buy it though, because it's like $60. Yeah, it's still I don't know. Sometimes I kind of wish I could have like a throne or something so you guys could like genuinely help me fund stupidly priced games like Tomodachi Life. Like if you want me to play Tomodachi Life really bad, somebody could help me fund a $60 fucking game like that. Because I just, coming out of my own pocket, and even coming out of Senbei's pocket, I can't. I'd rather buy 3 other games for $20 than buy 1 game for 60. I'm sorry. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. Ridiculous prices. And there's plenty of good games that are not that expensive. Transistor is on sale for $3 right now. I'm pretty sure I've played Transistor before. Not on stream, but I've played it. I have it. I played that game. I beat that game. Yeah, I mean, I do. I mean, honestly, a lot of games, once they've been out for like a couple of years, they really start to go on sale for like a couple dollars. But I guess the hype is dead by then, so it doesn't matter as much to them. They just want to get more sales. Except Nintendo games, you know, that's true. Fuck Nintendo, man. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. I mean, Nintendo, I love you, sponsor me. I mean, Nintendo, give me games for free, and then I will only talk good about you. Promise, pinky promise, I'll do it. I will abandon my morals if I can receive free Nintendo Switch games. They started selling Pokemon Fire Red on Switch for $20. Wait, it's not even included in the the online retro thingies? Really? That's crazy. I thought it would be offered for free with the other things. Yeah, I am kind of surprised, because everything on Nintendo Switch Online is pretty much included. And that's like the same era, too. So why do they... I mean, I guess they know they can charge for that, so that's why they do it. But come on! Yeah, I have seen a lot of VTubers playing those games recently. It makes me wonder if I should go and I should play a Pokemon game. Maybe one day. One day. Yeah. Don't download video games for free, it's illegal. Don't do it. You wouldn't pirate a car, would you? You wouldn't pirate a car, okay? So, don't do it. It's bad. That's bad. Don't do that. Don't do that. Instead, spend your entire life savings on Pokemon. I mean, to be honest, there are a lot of games out there that are free and are good. I mean, I feel like this is a bad comparison, but I used to play the shit out of Genshin. That game's free, and I never paid anything for it. I mean, yeah, you can like spend a lot of money to gamble for the gachas and stuff like that, but also you can choose to not do that. And then the game is free. But gambling is epic. Is it? It's wasting thousands of dollars to not even get the character you want worth it? Is that epic? Is it? maybe I just don't have whatever gene is in people's body that gets them addicted to like gacha games, gacha gambling. I love gacha games. I love gacha games. I really like gacha games. But I never spend money on them, and I don't understand people who do. Like, maybe my mind just doesn't have the same chemical formula, but like, just get what you get and be happy. Get what you get and don't throw a fit. Hey, James. I never spent money on Genshin, no. I do also have that completionist feeling, but if it requires me to spend IRL money, it's not happening. IRL time, however, I will spend infinite IRL time, and I know time is money, but if you're asking me to spend real money, it's not happening. But I will spend my time. Yeah, I don't get it. Because I feel like partially, at least maybe this is just me, but for gacha games, what I enjoy about gacha games is like the randomness of what you get, because I don't normally like look forward to a certain character. Normally I get a character, you get the character you get, and then I grow to like that character. That's normally how it works for me. Yeah, you've got to learn to love what you have. However, when it comes to physical objects like Miku figures, now I am willing to spend ridiculous amounts of money on those. But maybe it's different for me because it's physical. I can touch it, I can stroke it, I can lick it. I can caress it in my hands. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I just don't see the virtual stuff the same way. I'm not as... It's tangible, yeah. And I like to think that, like, what if in, like, 50 years, that Miku figure becomes $1 million, and like, technically I made an investment in my future, right? Think about it. It doesn't happen very often, but sometimes there's like Miku figures and stuff that does happen to. And there is, and then they are like $1 million. Every physical purchase is a potential investment. It's either a potential investment or potential potential microplastics to add to the environment. One or the other, one or the other. It's either gonna, in 50 years, sell for like double the price, or in 50 years, it's gonna just become trash. It's really, that's the real gacha. That's the real gacha, it is. That's the real gacha I play. Am I buying something that's going to cost more, or will it become trash? I mean, I still like it either way, but it would be nice if, like, I can have Miku figures and I'm like, ha! If I sold this nowadays, it would be $1 bajillion million. But I'm not gonna sell it because it's mine. Buy a real racing horse. Yeah, you could end up with a horse like Haru, who never really wins, but hey, at least he's profitable. putting on these pieces of the figures that are like just hanging on by one piece. It's so fragile and finicky. There's honestly so many good Miku figures nowadays that are not even that expensive. And the thing for me, I have to hold myself back from buying Miku figures because that's the whole thing. They're not even that expensive. They're not even that expensive. Like, you can get a really nice Miku figure for like 20 to 30 bucks. And like, I don't need it, but I want it. And it's only 20 or 30 bucks. Like, come on. But I already have so many. And they just keep making more, and they keep making more cute ones, and I just I haven't bought a Miku figure in like 2 years though. It's only $20. It's only $20. Exactly. It's only $20. Like, I could buy myself a delicious Pokeball, or I could buy myself a beautiful Miku figure. Think about it. They're the same price about. It's all about the same price. A Pokeball only lasts 30 minutes. Miku figure is a lifetime. Yes, and what if it goes up in value? It won't. But what if it does? What if in 50 years Miku figures are priceless artifacts? Like Pokemon cards. And every Miku figure I bought for $20 is now worth $300. Think about it! And you know, it's plastic, so it's never gonna go away, unfortunately. It's gonna be there forever. When are they gonna start manufacturing biodegradable Miku figures? That way the scarcity is real. You only actually have it for a limited amount of time. And then it literally fucking melts. And then that's the real scarcity, making biodegradable, like, Miku figures. I mean, I guess technically Pokemon cards are kind of like that. I'm sure they make them out of more plastic nowadays, but Pokemon cards are technically biodegradable. Maybe that's why there's such a scarcity to them. Maybe that's why some of them are so expensive, partially, because so many of them are probably, if they've been unwrapped and out of the packaging, they're probably like disgusting by now. They're probably all gross and old and torn up. But if you get like a really pristine one, that's worth a lot, you know? Come on, we need biodegradable figures. and then we can really, you have to like bathe and wash your Miku so that its price never decreases. The cards actually barely hold any value. I always thought it was the cards that hold the value. Oh, it's only specific cards, right? Only very specific ones. This dinosaur is coming along. He's coming along. I feel like in recent years, and I guess I'm also kind of a perpetrator of it too, but I feel like in recent years, have you guys noticed how like crazy consumerism is? I'm a consumer. But like seriously. Like people go crazy over the stupidest things now. Like McDonald's comes out with like a shitty fucking plastic toy that like 10 years ago, if they'd come out with the same shitty plastic toy, everyone would have been like, yeah, that's worth like $1. Nobody wants it. But now when they come out with it, everybody's like, oh my god, I gotta go to McDonald's and get the fucking Labubu. Ah! People are selling cardboard boxes of the new Popeyes meal for $60. But like, why? Why? Why are we like this now? What is wrong with people? 10 years ago, that would never happen. It would just never happen. We're just like becoming more obsessed with what companies like produce. I don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't get it. It's so weird. I mean, if it's sentimental to you, that's like fine. But like, why would you go and buy something if it's not sentimental to you, you know? Like if you eat the Popeyes one-piece meal and you think it was an amazing experience eating the Popeyes one-piece meal, then yes, you can go ahead and cherish that cardboard box that your one-piece meal came in, and you know, you could cherish it for the rest of your life, and that's fine. Okay, that's priceless to you. But like, why are we selling it on eBay for $60? Yeah, a greasy box that smells vaguely of chicken? It doesn't even make sense. And who's buying that? Is anyone buying that? Is anybody buying that? Truly, I want to know how many of these kinds of things actually sell online. Like the Taco Bell Baja Blast pie. I remember people were selling the boxes of the Baja Blast pie. Can we go to eBay and see how many people actually bought the boxes of the Baja Blast pie? Like, how many people actually do that? How many people do it? For realsies. They can't be that many. Because I feel like that's something that should be sentimental. If you want to cherish it, that's totally up to you, but there's no reason in cherishing something you bought off of eBay from somebody else who went and participated in the thing and you didn't. It just doesn't make any sense. They were actually delicious. I'm sure they were. I thought about getting the Taco Bell Baja Blast pie when it was like a big thing, just to try it. But then I thought about, like, it's a whole ass pie. It's so many calories. Nobody in my house is probably gonna eat it except for me. Do I really want to consume an entire Taco Bell Baja Blast pie? Like, I don't know about that. I don't know about consuming an entire pie, so I didn't do it. But if you know, if I had friends, which I don't, I have no friends. If I had friends, then maybe I would have done it. That way everybody could have eaten it. Have we heard about it? It was sold out. Yeah, I know it did sell out pretty fast too. I just don't understand, like, the crazy consumerism of these things lately. People go crazy over the tiniest things that really aren't worth anything. Like, things like the one-piece Popeyes box You know, that costs them less than a cent to create. They like to pop those out. They pop those out for like nothing. And then people are going and trying to sell them on eBay for 60 bucks. Bro. Why? Komiko is my friend, but we don't live together. I can't feed her through the computer. You want me to feed Komiko through the computer? Just give her like one spoonful of Baja Blast Pie to me and one spoonful of Baja Blast Pie to the computer. I just like rub it on the screen. I'm like, you like it? You like that? Technically, I could share my food with you guys the same way. I take a bite, and then you guys take a bite, and then by the end of me eating the food, then my entire monitor is just covered in goo. You do it to you could feed it to the roaches. Yeah, but as you guys have seen from my roach streams, they don't eat that much. I mean, every time we feed them, I'm only feeding them like a small, tiny bowl of peas. It's only like a couple handfuls of peas that they eat. And that's like their food once a week. And I still think that's too much. And I'm gonna try and lower it to once every other week. They don't eat that much. They're tiny. You gotta remember, roaches are freaking tiny. And a pea is about the size of like a really fat hamburger to a roach. They don't eat that much food. I could say to feed you guys the same food as the roach. You just want me to cover my monitor in old food crumbs and goo. And then I'll get real roaches in my room. Not just the ones I got from the pet store. Real roaches. They are voracious eaters, but they don't need to eat that much. They're tiny. They probably would not like the Baja Blast Pie. Yeah, I would. They don't like things that are too sweet. They don't. And also, insects in general normally avoid citrus. They don't like citrus very much. So, like, they won't really eat lemon or orange. So I imagine lime flavor would not be something they would want to eat either. You know? Yeah, when Nana was like complaining about there being roaches in her house, in her new house, I was like, just put like peppermint oil or citrus oil everywhere. I'll get rid of them. That's honestly the best way to get rid of bugs. Bugs hate strong smells like lavender. They hate peppermint. They hate citrus. Citrus is less so. Peppermint, I say like raw peppermint oil is probably a bug's least favorite thing, because the way that bugs breathe is they basically breathe essentially through their skin. So it would be like having peppermint oil in the air near where they are is kind of like if you had your eyes open in a tub of water and then somebody poured peppermint oil in the tub of water. Your eyes would obviously start stinging, right? It starts stinging very painfully. That's kind of like the same experience that a bug would feel if there's peppermint oil nearby where they are, because they basically breathe through their skin, so they're much more sensitive to things like that in the air. Yeah. So that's a good way to keep out bugs. You don't need mosquito repellent, just rub yourself down with like peppermint oil or lavender or something. I've also heard people say they don't like cucumbers, but I've never experienced that, because lots of bugs eat cucumbers, so I don't... Also, cucumbers don't have a very strong smell. I mean, maybe the rind is kind of... has a strong smell, kind of. But, yeah, I would say peppermint, citrus, lavender, cinnamon. Very strong smells like that. You don't like it. Lavender and just cleaning the grime off the walls is a good way to get rid of all roach sprays. Yeah, I mean, honestly, if you have bugs and you don't know what to do, one of my recommendation, the easiest thing you can do is just get like one of those oil diffusers or something and just like put it around your house, or like candles, or if you really want to get rid of things, like maybe incense, put some peppermint oil like where you've seen the bugs. They'll just go away. It works for spiders, it works for bugs. It'll get rid of them. I mean, it won't kill them. Unless they like are covered in it, they probably won't kill them, but they'll stay away. Yeah, spider crickets. What's a spider cricket? I don't know what a spider cricket is. But it works with spiders, and it should work with crickets. Yeah. The FLARP? You guys want more FLARP? Use the FLARP. The FLARP is here. The FLARP was at the beginning of the stream. We did the FLARP review at the beginning. Here's your FLARP. Here, I'll scream into it just for you. Just for you. I'll suffocate myself in it a little bit, and I'll scream into it, and we can roleplay like you have this FLARP in your hands, and you're putting it over my mouth, and it's slowly killing me. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? Okay. Was that good? Good roleplay? Good roleplay sesh? Good roleplay sesh? Or did you feel immersed? That was scary. I got a little in my mouth. Whenever you try to breathe in with the FLARP on your face, it just goes straight in your mouth. Honestly, the flavoring on the FLARP, it kind of tastes like, you know those flavored chapsticks that girls, like you can get them at Claire's and all those like kids girl thing stores. They're for like kids to act like grown women. Tastes like that. That's what it tastes like. Flavored chapstick. Like you wouldn't want to eat it, but it's clearly a flavoring. You forgot to tell us the safe word. Oh yeah, the safe word is HELP! HELP! That's the safe word. Guys can have flavored chapstick too? Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. My bad, you're right. Guys can totally have flavored chapstick too. I'm being extremely sexist by saying that it's only for girls. Oh my god. Put me down. There's manly flavors such as gun, monster truck, and dinosaur. Is there actually chapstick flavors with those names? I mean, I know there's some weird-ass candle scents out there, but I don't know about chapsticks. Is there actually gun-flavored chapstick? Just tastes like gunpowder. Rub that on your lips. Yeah. Gun flavor. I don't really wear chapstick that much either, but sometimes my lips do get chapped, and in that case, I just go for the normal flavor. The ballistic flavor, it's like pepperminty. That's the one I get. Sometimes your lips do get a little chapped. And if you don't have chapstick when your lips are chapped, I'll tell you what, that is the worst experience ever. It's like diabolical. You're like, oh my god, my face hurts! Yeah, like the ocean sunfish. Except the ocean sunfish is submerged in water, so... How does its lips get chapped? How does it happen? Ocean sunfish just in general look like they have very chapped lips. Have you guys ever seen an ocean sunfish's lips? They just look constantly chapped. I feel bad for them. Maybe it's like how your fingers get pruny. Yeah, also ocean sunfish are just kind of ugly in general, so... No offense to ocean sunfish, but like, they are pretty ugly. Animal tier list based on how chapped their lips are. What would have the most chapped lips? Maybe like a lizard? I could see a lizard having really chapped lips. Who's sending me Steam notifications? No! Lizards lick their lips and eyeballs. Why are dog lips black? Are they? Are they? I don't know. I don't know that much about dogs. I've never really sat and looked at a dog's lips before. Why are you looking at a dog's lips? Why are you looking and thinking so hard about a dog's lips? What are you gonna do with those lips, huh? Are you gonna kiss them? You think about kissing those lips? Are you a furry? Huh? Why are you talking about dog's lips? Huh? They freak you out when you just do. I'm not a big dog fan, so I really don't see dogs very often. I always kind of feel bad when people really like dogs. Because I'm always like, I don't get it. I don't get it, but I'm glad you're happy. I'm glad you're happy. But I guess that's probably how most people feel about me with bugs. They're like, I guess I'm glad you're happy, but I don't understand it. I don't get it. You gotta be exposed to them. That's what I'll say about bugs too. You gotta be exposed to them, but everyone goes, ew, ew. But if I go, ew, when I see somebody's dog, that's rude. Now that's rude. I can't do that. Oh, but you can say that to my bugs? Psh. How's that fair? Huh? Not fair. Actually, it's the other way around. It would be dogs drool and bugs drool, because physically, bugs cannot drool, and dogs do drool a lot, like just in general. I have seen a dog drool. I've never seen a bug drool. I'm just saying. If we're talking facts here. Hopefully Nana doesn't come to the stream. Well, Nana drools too, so I will. You think that Nana doesn't drool? She drools a little bit. She's a little bit of a drooler. If I've ever seen one. You guys don't think she drools when she sleeps? I think she does. I can see it. Me, however, I don't drool when I sleep. If I do anything, You know what I do? I apparently sometimes scream in my sleep. Sometimes I scream in my sleep. But yeah, definitely I don't drool, I don't snore. I'm not saying that I'm a you don't want me to be sleeping around you. I'm not, but man, at least I don't drool. Dream about FLARP. Are you having nightmares when you scream? No, I don't think so. I don't think I scream as much anymore. I mean, I did have nightmares when I was a kid, and this is like when it was reported to me that I would scream in my sleep. I think I just like talk and like do things in my sleep. Like I'm very physically active in my sleep, and sometimes I'll like wake up, you know, and I'll be doing the same thing I was doing in my dream, you know, like acting it out with my hands and my legs. Like if I'm running or something, if I'm playing a video game, and then I wake up, I'll still like be booping as if there was a controller in my hand in my sleep. Or like if I'm running, and my legs will still be like running. I'm like, whoa, that's not normal. Have you ever seen someone you don't recognize in a dream before? That's a really scary question to ask. That's such a scary thing to ask, bro. I don't think so. I mean, maybe. When it comes to my dreams, I have very like lucid dreams. So, I mean, it was different when I was really young, I guess, but my dreams don't really scare me anymore because I have like mostly full control over them. Like once I realize I'm dreaming, whether I'm realizing it because something scary happened or whatever, as soon as I realize that I'm dreaming, like I'm able to understand it's a dream, and then like nothing, you know, I can do anything. And sometimes weird shit happens, scary shit happens, but I know it's a dream, so it's not scary, you know? Because my mind recognizes that it's a dream. I don't know why, but that's just the way I am. So I don't really have scary dreams anymore. And I will tell you, though, this is kind of dream related, I guess. Probably the scariest dreamlike experience I've ever had was that one time I got high. One time my mom gave me a peach weed gummy, and she told me only to eat half of it, and I ate the whole thing because it tasted really good. And I don't do weed, and I don't do drugs. So this was like one of my first times doing with the weed. And my first time doing the weed was with Komiko, and I remember I kept saying, "Komiko, there's holes in my lungs, there's holes in my lungs!" And then laughing about it. And then going, "Oh, there's holes in my lungs!" I don't know why, but that was my first experience. Anyway. With the peach gummy, I took the whole peach gummy. And at first it was fine, but then I started tripping balls. And I went through ego death. Apparently, that's what it's called. Where I like relived my entire life over, and then I thought I like just relived my entire life over, and I realized how fucking terrible and boring and shitty my life was, and like how useless I am, and like how I've done nothing with my life, and it made me really depressed. And then my mom came in, and she saw that I was tripping fucking balls, not having a good time. And she was like worried about me, so she tried to get me to watch TV with her. And so she brought her computer over, and we started watching Adventure Time. And then I thought I was in Adventure Time. I thought it was the episode with the spiders going through relationship issues, and I convinced myself that I was a spider from Adventure Time and I was going through relationship issues, and it was like really intense. It was really intense. I was so convinced I was a spider. I kept like looking at the screen and then like becoming a part of the world and thinking I was that spider going through relationship issues. And then I would like move my hand or my foot, and then I would snap back to reality and realize there was a computer in front of me and I was watching something, and then I would get engrossed in the show again and think I was a spider again. It was very interesting. But the scariest thing that happened during all that, other than the whole ego death experience, is the entire time that was happening, whenever I looked at my mom's face, I couldn't recognize her. Like, it was the weirdest. When she first walked into my room to check on me, I didn't know who she was. Like, I recognized her face in the sense, like, I felt like I should know who she was. But I couldn't figure it out. And that's like the scariest thing in the world to me. I couldn't recognize my mom's own face. And I remember I asked her if she was Komiko because I couldn't figure out who she was. I asked her if she was my friend. Like, who are you? I asked her, are you my mom? Like, I don't know who you are. And she had to confirm, yes, I'm your mom. Yeah. And now, sometimes when I look at my mom's face, I don't recognize it. Anymore. And it's the scariest, that's the scariest thing ever to me. You know, somebody I've literally known my whole life. Now, because of that experience, if I look at her face, like, initially I get that same, like, flashback feeling where I'm like, I don't know who you are. And then I remember. You know, it's so weird. Yeah, all off of one peach weed gummy. This is why I don't do drugs, guys. This is why I don't do drugs. If that was my experience with one peach weed gummy, I don't want to know what would happen if I did anything else. I don't want to know. And now, to this day, I still get that, like, that flashback feeling every time I see my mom's face. I'm like, wait, who is that? Oh, it's my mom. It wasn't even a whole weed. It was a pretty strong gummy. It was really strong. My mom's into the strong stuff, I will say. I will say. Why didn't they tell me about this in the DARE program? Bro, I didn't know weed could do that to a person. I didn't know that the ego death experience was even a thing you could get from weed until it happened to me. Like I said, I had smoked it before and I was fine. But... yeah, that's like the most traumatizing thing. And sometimes I'll still have dreams about it. Like, I'll see the faces of people in my dreams, and in a second, for like a split second, I'll be like, I don't know who you are, and then I'll realize. But that's just my mind, like, playing on my fear of the fact that scared me so much. I think it's just playing on it. It's doing it to other people in my brain, because it's like, oh, this is scary to you, I'm gonna do it more. But yeah, I don't know. That's my very real experience with weed. Don't do drugs, kids. Do bugs, not drugs, unless you want to forget what your parents look like and not be able to recognize them anymore. Hey, I mean, the first time I thought there was holes in my lungs. Which was weird, because I would think that there's holes in my lungs, and then I would ask Komiko, I was like, hey, are there holes in my lungs? And she would go, no, there's no holes in your lungs. And then I would go, oh, there's no hole in my lungs. And then I would wait a little bit, and then I would start feeling like there was holes in my lungs again. And then I would ask her again if there was holes in my lungs, and she would say, no, there's no holes in your lungs. And I just kept going like that. Something, you know, it's always a weird experience. There are a normal amount of holes in your lungs. I don't know, I was convinced that, like, somebody poked a bunch of little holes in them. And I was, like, breathing through all the little holes. I could feel every tiny hole in my lungs. No. There's no holes in your lung. Are you sure? Weed can, in fact, cause you to not recognize faces. Yeah, I mean, I proved it to myself. Yeah, that's why I would never recommend weed to anybody. I would not recommend drugs in general to anybody. Like, I don't think anybody should have to experience that whole ego death thing. That's not fun. I do think it genuinely changed my brain chemistry and like the way I think on a certain level after that experience. Like, I genuinely think that I've as a person, like, I see myself in third person a lot more now. You know, like, I see like the greater extent of my life and how like small I am in comparison to the big picture a lot more now than, you know, before, where I feel like I was very like, that was not something that crossed my mind ever. But now it's like, I never think of myself as like important. Now I always think of myself as like useless. You've always wanted to experience ego death. Why would you want to experience it? To humble you? Do you want to get humbled by your own brain? Is that what you want? It's also a part of growing up. I guess so. Helps you deal with death anxiety? Yeah, I guess maybe I'm not afraid of dying as much anymore. But I can't say I was ever really afraid of dying. I've never been the kind of person who's like afraid to die. Like, if it comes and it happens, I won't be mad. I'll only be mad if it happens right before I want to do something really important, and then like I'm like, God damn it, I didn't even get to do that one thing I really wanted to do because I fucking died before that. That's bullshit. You know, that would suck. I'd be really mad about that, but other than that, I think I'm cool with dying, you know? I'm chill with dying. I also feel like the whole fear of death and stuff, you know, I totally forgot what I was just gonna say. What the fuck was I talking about? I don't remember what I was saying. Huh? Huh? Have you ever tried to get a late night snack when their parents is asleep? Every night. Every night. Oh, what I was gonna say about death. I mean, I feel like it also kind of depends on what you believe death. Like, do you believe death is really the final resting place? Or do you believe in reincarnation? I don't know, I guess I kind of believe in reincarnation, you know? So I don't feel like death is really the ultimate end. Because at the very least, life will still continue. You know? So I don't think it's that scary. Would you be reincarnated as a bug? I wouldn't mind being reincarnated as a bug. I wouldn't mind reincarnated as a fish. I like fish. Or a bird. A bird would be nice too. I mean, at the end of the day, you can't really pick and choose. But I don't think it would be a bad life no matter what. It's just life. In the end, it's all the same and it's all meaningless. And it's all important, but You know, everybody is very equal. From the bugs that you step on to the people you meet, they're all basically the same life. What does it matter? It terrifies you. Here, put peppermint oil on the bugs. Gah. Well, hey, I mean, the nice thing about being a bug is once you die, you probably don't even... You know, probably don't even, like, if you're a bug, you're not sentient enough to think about, you know? Ah! I just dropped a piece. If you're a bug, you're not sentient enough to think about, you know, how life is and, like, how fucked up your life is, you know? You don't have to think about that. You're just a bug. You get to live and just eat. You eat food, you sleep, you poop, you make love. And that's probably all you think about. That's all you think about. You don't have to worry about anything else. You don't have to worry about thinking about existentialism or anything. You just think nothing. You just think, I'm hungry. Or I want to make a baby. And that's it. Feel bad for bugs that live like a day? Yeah, but that's their entire life, so they live it. They're living it the same way anybody would, you know? Because that's their entire life. It probably is very long to them. And also, once it ends, it's all the same. I don't know. I think I'd prefer some form of afterlife over reincarnation. Really? I would much prefer reincarnation than afterlife. Their perception of time is longer than us. Exactly! So even though a bug that lives only a day only lives a day, it's an entire lifetime to them, you know? Sure, it's only 24 hours to us. But that's the full extent of their life, and that's all they know. So it's long and it's meaningful to them. It means just as much to them. They gotta do all the things they gotta do within that time frame. It's important. It's just as important. You know what bug I do feel really bad for? Moths without mouths. Because they don't even get... Once they become a moth... And I know that's like... means once they become a moth, like half of their life is already fulfilled, you know. They went through the whole larval stage, it's like half of their life. But once they become a moth, which is like the final stage, they don't even get to eat. They don't get to eat. They don't get to feel the deliciousness of food or water. They literally are destined to die of hunger and thirst. That's fucked, in my opinion. Now that's fucked. They're not even dying of, like, just becoming an old moth. They're dying because they literally cannot eat even if they want to. They have no mouth. They have no mouth, and they are destined to die. And think about it. If you're a moth with no mouth, and you become a moth, and you don't even get to, like, make babies within the time that you're a moth, well, I guess you just fucking ruined your entire life because you didn't get anything done. You know, your whole sole purpose to, like, make babies and stuff and reproduce. Yeah, well, you're screwed. You didn't even get to do that. You didn't even get to do that. Sucks to suck. I feel bad for moths with no mouth. Moths with no mouth. That is truly the worst life, in my opinion. They don't even get to eat. How sad. As soon as they become a moth, the female stays in the place where she emerged and waits for the male to find her, who spends all his energy finding a mate. Is that true? I don't know if that's true because female moths definitely do fly. Maybe they don't leave, they don't travel as far as the males do. Maybe they only stay within a certain area. But they definitely do fly and they do wander a little bit. Because I've caught female mods before. And I know they're female because they made babies. They made eggs. They laid eggs. So... they do travel. Yeah, maybe a specific species does that, but... poor mods. No mouth. Destined to die. They don't even get to taste the deliciousness of food before they die. Nope. They just die. Now that you guys know the plight of the mods, do you feel bad for them too? Every time you see a moth, a mouthless moth, will you cry a little bit? I know I will. Poor moths. Destined. They're so sad. Try to love it the best I can. I'm not feeling sad for it. It's got a job to do. But what if it can't even get that job done? What if it gets, you know, what if it flies into a lamp and dies before it can even get its sole purpose complete? Think about that. That's so sad. The lamp was really cool. Well, it probably wasn't really cool. It was probably really hot, and that's probably why the moth died when it hit the lamp. It went beep, and it burst into flames momentarily, and then the moth was no more. Bzz. I feel like I'm doing this wrong. Something about this is like weird to me. It's just like Icarus. I mean, the story of Icarus is very moth-esque, huh? Just in general. At least they don't try to eat each other after they mate. Hey, I mean, at least they're serving a purpose if they're eaten after they mate. At least they're being used as sustenance for the children. At least that's what I think a lot of those species that get eaten after they mate. That's what they believe. I mean, sure, they want to go and mate again, but... you know, I would feel more bad for the I would feel more bad for the insects that actually get eaten before they mate. They don't even get to do that one thing. Come on. Like, you know how some spiders, they'll like approach the female and the female's just not into it that day and she decides to eat him instead. Mantises do that too. Mantises are like that too. Sometimes the male just gets eaten. He never gets to go anywhere in life. Getting these little tiny pieces on. It's kind of a pain. Ladybugs are murderously aggressive towards each other? I don't know. I've never heard of ladybugs being murderously aggressive towards each other, but I mean, I know they're murderously aggressive towards aphids. Aphids? 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 However you want to say that. They eat like thousands of aphids in their lifetime. #1 aphid murderer. But maybe they are also aggressive towards each other, I don't know. I don't know. You don't know. You might have to find in a... You might have to go and... Oh, that's why it's weird. Fig wasps are disturbing. Fig wasps are definitely interesting. Oh, shit. I definitely messed up on this part. Might as well just do it over. It's true that there are bug parts in most breakfast cereals. I don't know. I've heard that there's like... So there's like, I know the FDA has like a limit to how much like bug parts and rat droppings and such can be in food, and there is a legal limit. So it's a very small amount, but you know, at some point it's really hard to prevent some amount of you know, droppings or bug parts, especially when it comes to certain food products. Like, for example, honey, right? Honey, and that's in a lot of breakfast cereals. There's obviously a lot of bug parts in honey because they come from bees, and when it's harvested, a lot of times there's dead bee parts in it. Okay? So there's going to be technically an amount of dead bug in honey, and so the FDA has to regulate how much dead bug part can be in a product, right? I've heard that's the same with rat droppings too, and just animal droppings in general. Because, you know, the reality is there's a lot of the reality is there's a lot of droppings in the produce we eat, because the way it's grown, it's in nature. There's animals and bugs around, and that's just how it's gonna be. I mean, obviously, it's not that much. It's not enough for you to be able to see it. If you could physically see the amount of poop or bug parts in your food, that's probably too much. But yeah, because a lot of food products are like natural products. They come from nature. you can't always help having a little bit of poopy or something in there. Or a little bit of bugs, yeah, or grain weevils. Why are we talking about poop in our food? I don't know. I don't know. Someone asked how much bug parts is in their cereal. I don't know specifically for cereal, but there is a legal limit to how much poop and bugs can be in your food. And it's different depending on the food, which food it is. Because you can't really help it at some point. I mean, at the end of the day, I think it's not really something you gotta worry about. It's not really something you gotta worry about. If it's not making you sick, then it's fine. Like, do you want to, like, if you want me to get really into it, do you know how much, like, bacteria you probably consume on a regular basis? Probably a disgusting amount. How many times have you opened a door handle and then, like, an hour later eaten up a sandwich? And all that bacteria is probably not yours. There's probably lots of things on there, like somebody's poopy hands or pee hands that have touched that doorknob, and you're getting all that bacteria all up in your sandwich, and you just ate it. You just ate all that bacteria. But if it doesn't make you sick, then it's fine. Because our bodies are made to, you know, resist these things. Yeah, your phone screen is probably disgusting. You bring that all around. Think about how many people cough and sneeze in your vicinity, and that probably got on your phone screen or on your hands. It's gross. It's gross. Reality is gross. My pro tip for life is just don't think too hard. Don't think too hard about it. Just don't think too hard about it. You think you'll still be able to sleep tonight? Can I unsettle you a little bit more? Well, I mean, if just the reality of life is pretty unsettling to you, I don't know. What's something really unsettling I can say? It's like a really terrifying fact about humans. Well, now when you put me on the spot, I don't know. How many spiders do we eat during our sleep? Okay, well that is a myth. Eating spiders in your sleep, I'll tell you that's a myth at least. I can tell you that's a myth. You do not eat spiders in your sleep, guys. Do you understand how ridiculous that would be? If a spider went down your throat while you were sleeping? Also, who's sleeping with their mouth open? Big enough for a spider to crawl in. Yeah, you eat them while you're awake. You're more likely to eat a spider when you're awake than when you're asleep. Probably, yeah. Some spiders are really small. Well, I mean, if you're considering, like, facial mites, Dermadex, a spider, then yeah. Okay, maybe that's a fun fact that might scare you. Okay. Did you know you have, thousands of little spider-like mites crawling all over your face at this very moment? And they clean your face while you sleep. And the reason that you get eye crust in the morning is partially because of these little facial mites that go around all over your face, eating the dead skin. And then when you wake up, partially what that gross goo dust that is under your eyes is. It's partially poop from the mites. Partially because they have been eating your dead skin. I mean, that's kind of scary, right? I don't know. It doesn't scare me. Yeah, they make the eyes sing. Well, partially. It's not all poop, but part of it is. So the Sandman isn't real? Well, the Sandman is basically a tiny spider-like mite. Oh no, thousands of tiny spider-like mites crawling on your face. So he is real, he's just, you know, he's just not a Sandman. He's a mite. A million mites. The only creature I'm okay with having poop on my face. Well, there's dust mites, and there's clover mites, and there's mites everywhere that we don't see that are basically constantly running around and eating dead things and pooping on us. So, we have dust mites. Dust mites, there's probably dust mites on you too right now. In places you don't want them to be. But yeah, dust mites are real too. Tiny mites that like eat detritus. Like decaying matter, dead skin, yada yada. And they cause dust. And they're all in the dust and they're just like, they're just there. They're just there. And sometimes they become a problem, but most of the time they're not a problem. Yeah, most of the time they're not a problem, but they certainly can become a problem, just like any mite can become a problem. God, getting these pieces to peel apart is so hard. Ah! Did the Automon block something about braining amoebas? Did it? I didn't see it block anything. Maybe it did, though. I don't know, YouTube's been changing a lot of their stuff lately, so I wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be the first time. You think I'm being racist to amoebas or something? Yeah, how dare you? Clearly YouTube is actually run by a bunch of brain-eating amoebas. Actually, you know what? Now saying that out loud, YouTube being run by a bunch of brain-eating amoebas, actually that doesn't sound that implausible to me. That sounds pretty reasonable. I could see it. I could see it. With some of the stuff YouTube does, some of the updates and shit. Maybe they are offended. Maybe they're like, hey, yo, don't call us out. Watch this stream get taken down now. How dare you! Oh, she found us out! Quick, cut the stream! trying to pull these pieces apart. I know I'm doing it off camera, so you guys can't even see me doing it, but like it's really hard. Once you put these pieces together, they really want to stay together. Someone said that Nintendo is run by a DVD of Shark Tale? What? What does that even mean? Like it's made by what? I don't even get that. I don't understand. Will Smith fish is Miyamoto. Red. No, Nintendo is run by Shark Tale for the Game Boy Advance. So, wait, if we're saying that Nintendo is run by Shark Tale, are we saying that it's run by the characters from Shark Tale? Or are we saying it's actually like Nintendo is completely being run off of a system that is currently running a game of Shark Tale or a DVD of Shark Tale? I need to understand specifically how we're defining this. Which one exactly? It's being run off of the DVD, the disc? Like you just play Shark Tale and you have Nintendo? Okay. Alright. Is this a good time to let you guys know that I don't remember anything about Shark Tale? I don't even remember what happens in Shark Tale, to be honest. Who does? Nobody does! Okay! Well, thank God I'm not the only one. I remember there's like maybe a shark in there, I think. I'm not like 100% sure, but there might be a shark and possibly a fish in Shark Tale, but I don't know. I don't remember that much. Don't ask why I'm sorting these, because these colors are so extremely similar. I mean, you can probably tell just on camera. But these blocks are a different color from these blocks. I don't know if you can tell. They look identical, okay? I mean, like, one is slightly more yellow than the other. And I'm having so much trouble differentiating the two. So I keep pulling it apart because I keep using the wrong ones. But they look... like, those are the same fucking color, bro. You can't get mad at me for not understanding which is which. Hi, Toka! Thank you for the raid, Toka! Welcome! Welcome, crybabies! How are you guys? Sorry, I was just yelling about the difference between those two tiny block colors, because it's impossible to tell. And I keep messing it up! They're so similar! I've honestly been stuck on these stupid similar colored pieces for like the last hour because I keep fucking it up every time I put it together. Because they look the same! Say you love her back. Yeah, well, I know it's $3, but hey, it's still money. It should be good quality. Don't be a tsundere. Oh, I don't want to say I love somebody. I don't know what that means. I love Toka. I love how hardworking and kind Toka is. Yes. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. What is love? Okay, back to trying to figure out the difference between these colors. Are these slightly different sizes too? 1, 2. Can't really tell. They look the same size to me. When you guys gift memberships, I feel like they always go to the right people, you know? They always go to people who are actively in chat. Whenever I gift memberships, they always go... I don't know who they go to. I never see those names in chat, and I always feel bad. I always feel really bad. Because it should go to the people who are actively in chat, in my humble opinion, YouTube. But I don't think it does whenever I gift. Blam, blam. Blam, blam. Yeah. Yeah. They sure let people snipe. Thank you! So it's gonna take another hour for me to figure out the different colors in these. Just don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. I think this one is over here. These ones. I'm gonna nickname this freaking dinosaur the Dinosaur of Frustration. 'Cause that's all I feel with this damn dinosaur. Why are all of its spikes ever so slightly differently colored? For what reason? What reason would they do such a thing? Hello? Why would they do that? You know what I'm really happy about today? I'm happy that my Wi-Fi isn't cutting out. Because for the last couple of days, it was mostly like on Tuesday and Monday. But on Tuesday and Monday, I don't know what the issue was, but my Wi-Fi kept cutting out. I kept trying to upload stuff. So like my Google Drive, and it would be like a 2-minute video or something, and it would take... It would say it was gonna take like 40 minutes, and I was like, okay, it's gonna take 40 minutes. So then I would just leave it on in the background, and then I I was told later that they didn't even upload. And then somebody yelled at me and was like, you haven't uploaded your stuff. And I'm like, I totally did. I remember doing it. I guess my internet decided that it wasn't gonna upload it. I guess it decided not to. It was very horrible. I'm glad it's not doing that anymore. What is the charge? Eating a succulent Chinese meal? Yeah, I don't know what the deal was. Normally I don't have internet problems like that, but it was crazy. You guys have good internet where you guys live? I know there's certain places, especially in the US, in more rural places. I have an Ethernet cable. That's the weird thing. I have an Ethernet cable. But yeah, in more rural places in the US, I've heard that you just can't get good Wi-Fi. They all suck. Getting service and Wi-Fi, all of the companies that like will serve you are just all ass, I've heard. Do any of you guys have to deal with that? Wi-Fi or internet in general? I guess internet in general. Whenever I refer to Wi-Fi, I always just mean internet. I'm just so used to saying Wi-Fi. I don't know why. Wi-Fi? Wi-Fi. Why do I always say Wi-Fi? Yeah, no. I'm just used to saying Wi-Fi. I think the reason I always say Wi-Fi genuinely is because of Pokemon. Wi-Fi. Because I would always be trying to... I was always trying to do wonder trades and shit, and my Wi-Fi was never good enough to do wonder trades when I was a kid. So I'd always go up to my parents, I'd be like, "My Wi-Fi! I need you guys to fix the Wi-Fi! I need you to fix the Wi-Fi! I can't get my Pokemon if you don't fix the Wi-Fi!" So that's why I say Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi! Mommy, I need you to fix the Wi-Fi! I can't get my Pokemon! When I was a kid, the strat, yeah, no, the global trade station, exactly. My strat when I was a kid was I would, as soon as you unlocked the trading, the global trading in the Pokemon game that you were playing, I would go straight to trading, and I would keep trading until I got a Pokemon that was leveled, like, ridiculously high for where I was in the game, and then I would just blast through the game with that one Pokemon. That's what I would do. I would just keep trading until I got like a level 60 something, fucking level 60 Infernape, and then I would just destroy everything in my path, and then the game was easy. And that's how I played games. Some people might say it's cheating, but that's how I found enjoyment playing Pokemon, so it's not cheating according to me. If it brings you happiness, I think you should be able to cheat all you want. I mean, you couldn't always do the trading in every Pokemon game. It'd be cheap like that. But I remember the Pokemon games you could do that in. I would do that in. I would do that. Shamelessly. Without context, that is crazy. What is life but a game? You're saying I can't cheat a little in life? I think not. How will I become a billionaire if I don't cheat a little bit? Okay, I think I did it right this time. Now I gotta do the butt. Mills. Thank you for the rain, Mills. Welcome, readers. Welcome, welcome. This dinosaur is taking me forever to make. You know what? We'll go back to the FLARP after I finish making this dinosaur because I want to FLARP around a little bit more. How do you, hey readers, how do you guys feel about FLARP? Do you guys like FLARP? Yes, FLARP! Yes, Mills knows the FLARP! Oh my god, Mills! Hell yeah! You're an OG, huh? Need to see the review to decide. Well, we got 3 different types of FLARP here. We got the original FLARP, we got the glitter FLARP, and then we got the glow-in-the-dark FLARP, which, I'll tell you what, it does not glow in the dark at all. So it immediately loses points for that, but we can do a fart test in a second. It's GAC? It is not GAC, it is FLARP. You know what's so good about FLARP? Here, I'll just prove it to you right now. I'll prove it to you right now. You know what's so good about FLARP? This is exactly why FLARP is amazing. 1, you can suffocate somebody to death with this. We've done the suffocation test. This one is definitely the best for suffocation, I'll tell you that much. But FLARP is not just meant to be a slime. FLARP is meant to make fart noises. Is that not the most satisfying thing you've ever heard? This is what FLARP is all about. This is what FLARP is about. Oh, you think it's just slime? You thought it was just slime? No. No. No, it's not just slime. It makes fart noises. Can you not hear it? Could you not hear it farting? It was farting really loud. Is that the FLARP though? Oh, I see what you guys are saying. Ha ha ha. I'm not that farty today. Have you tried a UV light on the glow-in-the-dark one? I don't know if I have a UV light on hand anywhere. But I guess I could, potentially. Noise putty. Fart putty. Makes amazing fart noises. That's what FLARP's all about. Okay, you sold me. Hope it's no more than $2. Well, I'm pretty sure I spent like 15 bucks for all 3 of these, or a pack of 3. So, what's that, $5 each? Go get your own FLARP. Save your money and get your own FLARP. Don't give me your money. Go get your own FLARP. Hey, FLARP should hire me as a salesman. FLARP should. I will sell FLARP. I will. I will shill FLARP until the end of time. I love FLARP. Look at them sued out of millions. No! I will make them millions with how many sales I will get. And then they will be like, oh, Lemmy, you are the best salesperson in the world. Thank you so much for your service. And I will say, you were so welcome. Now give me 1,000,000 FLARPs. And they will be like, yes, ma'am. Am I missing a piece again? I feel like I lost a piece along the way somewhere. Get a trench coat with different kinds of FLARP in all the pockets. Hey kids, wanna see my wares? It's just a bunch of FLARP. We got the glitter FLARP, we got the glow-in-the-dark FLARP, we got the regular FLARP. What kind of FLARP do you want? I got all the FLARPs. You guys don't like FLARP? Come on, it makes funny noises. It's the best thing you've ever freaking heard in your life. You telling me you don't want FLARP? Everybody wants FLARP. FLARP is the cool thing. FLARP is the coolest shit you've ever seen. Everybody loves FLARP. And think about it, if you keep the FLARP now, you might go up in value in 10 years. And you can sell them on the internet for like 500 buckaroonies. always manage to drop pieces on the floor. I just do. Would you rather get 1 million FLARP or 5 Miku figures? Well, I don't think those are the same price, but I definitely want the Miku figures. Listen, I do love myself some FLARP, but I like Miku better. What can I say? She sings, and she's beautiful, and she's cute, and you know, she could even potentially make fart noises if she so wanted to. Miku figurines out of FLARP. You know what? I will get one of my Miku figures and we can cover it in FLARP and see if it enhances the quality of the Miku and the FLARP. We can do that. We can FLARP the Miku as soon as I finish this, though, because I keep getting confused. Bro, if you look up Miku fart online, I'm sure there's already a video of Miku making fart noises. Like, there's no way nobody's done that before. Somebody on planet Earth has taken the Vocaloid software and been like, you know what I can do with this? I bet I can make it fart. I bet I can make her fart. And what's wrong with that? Nothing's wrong with that. It's just, you know, it's science. It's discovery. We're just learning new ways to express our emotions. Okay, now I just gotta do the feet. Bum 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 bum. The dino was almost done. I just gotta put his feet on. Those spikes were the bane of my existence. Why did they have to make two colors that are basically the exact same color, but they're not? And they're shaped ever so slightly differently. So if you get it wrong, you fuck up everything. It's great. Dinosaur! Any dino nerds out there that can tell me what kind of dinosaur this could be? I mean, I'm sure it's not... I'm sure it wasn't really actually purple. Back... Its tail just fell off. Don't let me touch anything. I break everything. Oh shit, now I don't know how to put this back together. Dino nuggies. Dino nuggies. Dino nuggies. You know, I talked to Chio about if she really like how much she knows about dinosaurs. And Chio says she actually likes real reptiles that live nowadays a lot more than actual dinosaurs. She doesn't actually know too much about dinosaurs. She mostly knows stuff about, like, snakes and stuff, which I think is super cool, but it's just interesting. Yeah, so birds. No, like reptiles. Like snakes and lizards. She's a lot more into those. It looks like Angudius from Godzilla. Angudius. You don't know Angudius. Yeah, we were talking about snakes and stuff. I don't know that much about snakes. I had to take care of snakes for my work at one point. When I worked at an aquarium, they also had some snakes and turtles and such. And frogs. So I got to work with them a little bit, but I was always really worried I would hurt the snake. Their scales are so weird. Snake scales, and you can like rub them the wrong way, and that like hurts them. It's so weird. Most snakes don't have a formal education. Dinosaur. Dinosaur. Would you let this dinosaur into your house? Would you let him inside? His tail is gonna fall off again. I need to like glue this tail on or something. It always wants to fall off. I'm gonna stop touching it. And now we can add the leftover blocks to my tower of leftover Lego pieces. Add them now. The Lego bong. It's not really a hole in it. I don't really put them in any particular order, I just put where they fit. Lego. Teemo Lego. Yeah, I do build a lot of Lego. Not real Lego though, Teemo Lego. The ones that are cheap. Cheap Lego. There's a hole in the box. I just put all the leftover pieces on the inside. Because, like, some of them don't stack because they're, like, curved. So I just throw them in the middle. And it's shaky. Because there's loose pieces on the inside. Dinosaur. Dinosaur. Okay, hold on. We'll do this one. We got a Miku figure. This one is actually an off-brand Miku figure. Or what is it? A bootleg? That's what you call it. This one's a bootleg, which is why I'm okay with putting slime all over it and getting it nasty. But it's actually a pretty nice bootleg. Like, compared to most bootlegs, this one actually looks kind of okay. The way you can tell it's a bootleg, though, is the fucking stand. Like, what is this? Like, why does it have 3 holes? There's only 1 peg. But yeah, that's how you know it's bootleg. But for bootlegs, this one actually is okay quality. I don't recommend ever getting Miku bootlegs or any figure bootlegs. It's just never worth it. It's really never worth it. I got a couple bootleg Miku figures at one point so that I could compare them to the real figure. Here, I have one that I can show you. So, I have the bootleg version and the real version of this Miku figure. I think it's kind of obvious which is which. I don't know, can you guys tell? Which is the real one, which is the fake one? It's kind of obvious. $1 Miku versus $1,000 Miku. They both have logos on them. The right Miku? Which side is right? I might be stupid. Is this right? Is this one right? Or is this one left? Is this one right? No, this one's left. Okay, wait. Miku, this one's Miku number 1, and this one is Miku number 2. Which is the real one? Miku number 1 or Miku number 2? This will be easier for me. Somebody who doesn't understand directions. Which one is real? Which one is the real Miku figure? Is it Miku number 1 or is it Miku number 2? Here, I'll even let you see them a little closer up. They're a little dusty because I don't actually take care of my Miku figures that well. I'm sorry. I'm a fake fan. It really doesn't want to focus, but... Then there's this one. Same figure. One is bootleg and one is real. Miku 1 is real or Miku 2 is real? Miku 2 is real? You guys are saying Miku 2 is the real one? Miku 1 is the real one? Yeah, Miku 1 is the real one. I mean, obviously. It's kind of obvious. This one, the colors are way brighter. It looks nicer. Like the ink is done better. The wings actually look like nice plastic. I mean, granted, this Miku figure probably only costs like $25 max. It's not an expensive Miku figure. Yeah, this one's brighter. This one, the skin tone is darker. It's not Miku's normal skin tone. It's like almost tan, which is fine, but the hair just doesn't look as nice. Like the gradient is, you can tell it's been like airbrushed weird. And the plastic, it's really flimsy, shitty plastic. But I think the most obvious one is the text on the shirt. Like, you can barely see it. You can see it on the pants, though. But yeah, you can barely see the text on the shirt. Oh, her wing fell off. Does it say? This is one of the Mikus for like a racing. This is one of the racing Miku, so it has a bunch of different brand names for like that sponsor racing events. That's what what this is. It has like it has whatever the hell Zenrin is. It's got Yokohama. It's got Good Smile Company on there. The fake wing didn't fall off. Suspicious. No, this one doesn't fall off because I have the Miku hair behind it, so it doesn't fall off as easy. I think it was falling off a lot when I first got it, so I glued it or something. Yokohama is a tire company. Doesn't Yokohama also make instruments or something? Or am I crazy? Oh shit. Oh fuck, poop in my butt, poop in my butt. I streamed for too long. Oh, Yamaha! Okay. Oh, my phone is going off. Oh no. I was gonna cover one of these Miku figures in FLARP, but I suppose I will not do that today because I have to go. But yeah, Miku figures. You guys see bootleg Miku figures? We did Legos, we played with FLARP. We did all of the above. I gotta find some... Okay. I gotta find somebody to rate. There's so many good Miku figures, especially the ones that have come out in the recent years. Since I haven't been buying Miku figures, I want them so bad, but it's just not something I can buy. Like, I don't need to spend money on that, you know? So I don't. But I want to. I want to. If I was rich and I could afford stupid things, I would. Okay. Yeah, let's see who is alive right now. You guys want to do a Miku figure stream someday? Yeah, I mostly buy the prize figures. Yeah, we can do a Miku stream someday. Certainly. I have a lot. We can just do a figure stream in general, because I also have some other figures. They're mostly Miku, but maybe one day we'll do a figure stream, yeah. Alright, who is live right now? We're gonna read into... We're gonna read into Viva. I think she's doing a co-working stream, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, you can definitely send figures and stuff. You guys could send figures and I'll tell them how much I like them. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, that would be a cool idea too. I like that idea. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna run into Viva, and yeah, tomorrow night we have another stream. We're gonna be doing snail feeding instead of roach feeding this week, and yeah. That's what we're gonna do. Wait, actually, I didn't realize this until just now, but it's actually Banana's birthday today, so maybe we'll run into Banana because birthday. Banana day. Okay, we're gonna run into Banana. Sorry. We're gonna run into Banana. Birthday. We're gonna run into birthday stream. Okay. Alright. Bye! see you tomorrow for snail eating. Snails will eat things on stream. Bye bye!